Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Razorbacks offense trots out there to open this game. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up what they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And, Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Hill. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Peoples, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Here's the second down play. Ball handed to the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. He's got a crease. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss for the first down completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Sooners offense gets their first crack now. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. on the move now. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Back to throw. It's Jackson. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down by a solid 9. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. The Razorbacks winding up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Razorbacks churn out another first down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! End zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side. Go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Throwing off play action. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Ball handed off. Got an opening here. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And the Razorbacks will spend their 1st time out. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. 2nd and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. Nowhere to run up the middle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. It's a strong start for the Sooners quarterback, and this is a program that's had so many elite quarterbacks in recent years. Can this guy, Joel, be the guy to get them all the way to the championship, though?
Chris, for a few years, it was like a rite of passage that the starting quarterback at Oklahoma would see you on the stage winning a Heisman Trophy. And yet none of those guys were able to win a championship and really have the postseason success to go along with that hardware. We'll see if they're able to pull that off this year.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he'll be brought down. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Looking to throw here. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Oh, what a huge stop from this defense. Chris, this is basically a turnover. You feel like this offense was going to get points, at least 3. They go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get in the backfield and sack the quarterback. I tell you what, this is going to provide a huge lift for that entire sideline going forward.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Hill. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Throws it to the right. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Short pass, finds the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Look out, he's breaking free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge game for the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to run, it's Robinson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Sooners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks into the clear. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? The shotgun handoff here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw him perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. A junior defensive end. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. He's got a crease. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. The Razorbacks will try to keep this drive moving. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So it's Arkansas in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
It's an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Puller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the 2nd level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense.
Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Hill. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he released it. The ball is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. On a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And he drives the punt deep. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Hill. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Big set. Here's 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. An inside div now from the shotgun. He's got space. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Oh, it's a double pass. That is broken up and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. As the first down is still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Sooners are in the red zone. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out. He's in the clear. He could go. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Holy cow, Chris. This feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness. That is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackled to the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Sooners offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
They make the tackle, but not before he gets all of the way to the 30.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Makes a quick catch. Open field ahead. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They'll run it from the gun. Got an opening here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry out.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Catch made by the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Touchdown, Arkansas. He barrels into the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Look out. He's got space ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Dump off caught by the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Trucks through the defender. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. After the play, looks like an injured Razorback down on the field. Sophomore member of that offensive line. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Hill. Here comes the rush. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying the old counter play here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here.
Makes the catch and has space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Locates the tight end, it's complete. A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Caught in the end zone.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Avant. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards. And it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
The sack sets up second down. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Walker. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pressure's on. The receiver grabs it. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Here comes the pressure. Trying to get the throw off. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Hill. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's caught. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the run, he'll let it go. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking to throw it again. Over the middle and incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Making people miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And they'll run it with the draw play. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. That's an important 1st down on that running play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. He keeps it. QB draw. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll give it to the back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Short throw complete to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. After the completion, will stop to check out an injured player on the field. A senior defensive end. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Hill. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No, kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's second down here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. Athletic trainers come out to check out the situation, and we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. They go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw. It's Hill. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The backs got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. It's an option look. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rusher. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Hill. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So second down after the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. But only a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. After the play, looks like an injured Razorback down on the field. Senior offensive lineman. The Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. This is the 6th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Now whistles here. Looks like they've got a player down on the field. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Comes up with the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to find room. It's Walker. After the play, looks like an injured Razorback down on the field. The athletic training staff will check it out, so we'll step aside. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Slides down, but it's short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th down now. And out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. To the air, it's Hill. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So Arkansas has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Can he get there on the ground? Jukes to get free. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in a semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Design quarterback run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. handoff here from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Third down coming up after that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. After the sack, there is an injured player down. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. 2nd and goal for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. To the air, it's Hill. He stays alive. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by the secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Grab down the middle. It's McIntyre. He's swarmed by the defense. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Looking to throw. It's Hill. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. They're going to run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Walker. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And it's a bunch formation. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's got a crease. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun running play call. He's got some space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. This could be a concern as they move forward in this playoff. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. He keeps it on a design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. He has first down yardage at the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge. Let them get after the quarterback.
He's got space. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. After the play, it looks like an injured Razorback down on the field. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Great cut. Breaking ankles out there.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at the 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Now play number 9 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Bentley. And the pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Sooners! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try and run it with the fullback.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.